Hey guys, it's Phoenix. I am back on 1.13 pre-release 2. Yes, so this is the second pre-release after about a week or so since the previous one, and this gives me the impression, because of all the bug fixes in this one, that we are feature complete. I would have loved to have seen some more reworks for dolphins. Nevertheless, I do want to talk about phantoms today. This is an idea from Fan of Too Much. Ignore these command blocks for now. I do want to spawn some phantoms underwater first. And notice how they work surprisingly well underwater, right? They don't drown. They simply, they stay here. So from the first impression here, it makes a lot of sense that phantoms stick with the medium in which they are spawned. What that means is if you spawn phantoms underwater, they will stay underwater. If you spawn them above water, they will stay above water. It baffles me how this could have added a whole new layer to the game where phantoms can spawn underwater and remain hostile. They do remain hostile. I'm not going to go into survival mode. You'll have to trust me, take my word for it. If I go into survival mode, they will start glitching out because this is not what they're meant to do. That being said, I would have loved to have had a rework for phantoms where some of them do spawn underwater and they provide this new hostile environment, like Stingrays, right? And also so one of the command blocks I added was that they would get bigger because Stingrays are a lot larger. They're probably a little bit bigger than this as well, so I won't, size them up a little bit more now because it kind of looks good like this. So they move smoothly. They have this agility to them and this random motion where it's almost as though this is their home. Now, you all know that when they were voted in Minecon Earth, they were, of course, supposed to be creatures of the night sky. The community sort of laid out some hypotheticals where there were manta rays. This actually works. Let's do it. So I'm going to go in survival mode. I'm going to jump in. The moment they see me, they'll start rushing towards me. There you go, okay? They're rushing towards me. Just, you can see that. And now they're going to try and get out of the water. So this command block here is essentially saying, no, stop, please get back into the water. So if it detects air, it will jump them back down into the water with the negative 0.5 motion. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. So they will continuously do this. Of course, they're going to burn in the sunlight. If I go close to them, you can actually hear the fire getting extinguished because they're in the water. But that being the case, if they were burning, why not just send them into the water? That works too. I would have loved to have had some sort of hostile environment where it's not just drowned mobs that are really slow and painful to look at, but phantoms swooping in, doing some significant damage, because that's what they do. But they don't do that. So, the idea is the same. They are incongruous with this update. They still need to do a bit more for them to actually have some usefulness and make a bit more sense. Otherwise, they are heavily out of place, and it just seeks to sort of confirm the purpose of Minecon Earth being to get that vote. So thank you to Fan of Too Much for sending this email in. The phantoms do work underwater. They do swim underwater. They don't drown. They actually move quite smoothly in that environment. Yet that's not the case for this update. So the good news is it's easy for you to add phantoms underwater. Just spawn them in. They'll do all the work for you. But as soon as they attack you, that's it. They need to despawn because otherwise they'll do this really weird behavior that you're seeing on screen right now. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more creative content and news updates. Waiting for 1.13's full release now, and we'll see what happens. Take care.